Welcome everyone to the Real Walking Cast episode 40. I am your host, Major Explorer 212. I'm with Brian. What's up, Brian?
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm
How
doing
you
okay.
doing?
I'm doing
How
okay.
you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing alright. How you doing? Alright. What's up, Claudia? What's going on? Alright, so here's The Walking Dead. What do you have to say, Gloria?
Oh man, I'm not caught up with everybody else yet, but I finally got my dad caught up to me. Middle of the third season. It was great. I love it so far. I'm up to, I forgot what episode number it was, but it was definitely right as the governor is telling everybody that it was Merle who brought them into the camp into Woodbury. And he's like, and he shows, he takes, Daryl and shows them, and they're like in the middle of everybody, and it shows, it's like right after he lost his eye and everything.
Oh my God.
I'm so shocked about everything up to that point. I mean, like, for example, I've talked to you about the whole Lori dying thing and how, I cried at that and everything. But I thought about it because I've rewatched some of them while waited for my dad to catch up with where I was. And I've re-seen the episode where Lori died. And I got to thinking, when Rick, of course it's actually the episode after she died, when Rick goes in there and sees the blood trail and everything, and he finds the walker that supposedly ate her, I'm kind of weirded out by the fact that he ate all of her. No bones left over.
I think she got away, to tell you the truth, but
No, that she was eaten.
I doubt it.
Could it be that Carl Steady shot her, but he didn't really, because he probably didn't have a heart. And even though I don't think she was turned or anything, but maybe she had survived it somehow. I don't know. I don't really think she could survive that.
Dead.
But yeah.
She died, and she got eaten by that walker that was fat and everything.
But I thought it was weird that we don't see any of the leftovers. That's a fact.
I know.
Saying that. But yeah, like, weird. And
We'll
then
see more leftovers later on. Yeah.
And then him Daryl finding Carol alive, and I was so happy with that. Because when they thought she was dead, I was like, oh, I was upset because I'm a Daryl and Carol shipper, and I was like, oh. And so when he find her, I was like, yes. And then she got to see the baby and held her, and it was so adorable. I loved seeing them interact with the baby and everything. Oh, and then they captured my favorite character, Glenn and Maggie. Oh my goodness, Glenn and Maggie being captured by the them and taken to the governor, and then the governor telling her to take her shirt off and all that stuff. Oh my goodness! And then when he pushed her down on the table and she's like, "Do whatever you want, but then you can go to I'm not saying the word. I thought that was kind of like. I like that she said that because he could try to force her to do anything and she still wouldn't give it up because she's that kind of person and everything. Right. The way she was raised and everything. She was raised good. I like the Green family. And then of course there's the Glenn. My dad was like freaking out on the part when Merle put in the walker in where Glenn was and he was gonna go and he kept on like getting away from him and everything and then he got loose from the chair and took the thing and stabbed. My dad's like, I think my dad kind of understood that he was my favorite character and everything, but I don't think my dad kind of understood it until that point because he didn't think he was all that strong a character. I think he liked him, but he didn't understand why he's my favorite character until that did. Because for me, I knew that he was capable of that. Because, he's strong and stuff, like Maggie said in the second season. She's like, you're a leader, but they treat you like you're, like always the one that they send to do the dirty work, But he's totally a leader. I love his character. That's why he's my favorite character. And then Rick is always, like, bumping into him in terms of, like, the order that I like them in. And then, of course, Rick he's always I'm glad that he's always still there, even in the fifth season. And like I found out that he is there. You won bet with Carol and that he's still alive after the mid-season finale, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I like Rick.
The governor is a nasty, nasty piece of work.
I agree with you, Jeff, on that.
He is not misunderstood, Brian. He is pure, concentrated evil.
I think he has some messed up. I think the reason why he is the way he is because of all the people that were dying, and then his daughter, and he kept doing the little marks over and over and over. I think he was just really.
He was always, in real life, like before this happened, I think he was a jerk.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that could be because he lost his wife first from.
Before that, I think he was a jerk too.
Because
he said he took it for granted.
Yeah. Well,
So.
And Andrea, she's crazy for getting involved with him.
Oh, she is. I like Andrea though a lot, and it was great that she's still alive.
Yeah. I was just so kind of put off.
Michonne is cool.
Michonne is awesome. I love her. My dad likes her character. He didn't even see her coming. I told him there's a character coming that's introduced. And then whenever she was introduced, he didn't kind of get it until he saw. I mean, he thought it was cool that she had the two behind her that had the no jaw.
Great. That was great.
That was a cool idea. And then whenever she showed up at the prison and she had the stuff on her because of the guts fell on her.
How great is that? She shows up with the baby formula and diapers, and Rick's like, what the?
And then lets you know about Maggie and them.
He's like in shock. Like, who is this? Show her up with baby formula. How does she know I have a baby? It was crazy.
Well, she saw they had it in their hand, and then she overheard a little of the,
Oh, but Rick is probably thinking, what the heck? Yeah.
Yeah, and so thought, well, maybe it will be a safe place, so wanting to get somewhere safe and everything. But I love how whenever while she was there, when Rick and them left, the group, that newer group, came in, and Carl took charge. He's like, first he said about how Judith is his only family and everything, and then he was the man while they're gone and everything, like he's in charge when everybody's gone, while Rick and them go to try to save Maggie and Glenn. And I like how he takes charge with that new group and tells them, that he saves their lives for one thing, and then once he gets them where they were, he locks them in, and they're like, let us out. And he's like, no, But he wanted to help them, but he's not going to let them compromise their speed because they don't know them. So.
I like Rick losing it.
Yeah.
Did you see him there?
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't recognize the voices at first until Lori called, and I'm like, wait a minute. That sounds like Lori, and then when she said, I'm like, oh, and then she said it was Jim or Beth. Wait, no, it was Amy, Jim, and Jackie, and then her. I was like, whoa, he's like hallucinating.
He's freaking out.
I felt bad for him. And then I saw that little sneak peek of. It's like a little deleted scene or something of him walking over to where she's at, and she kisses her in a white gown, and then she turns into one, or it looks like one with a tear. I saw that, and I freaked out. I was like, that's a deleted scene. They didn't put it in the actual show. I can't wait for the actual, what they do have of that. Oh.
So we got a new fan.
Not only... Huh? What, Brian?
Nothing.
He's probably going to spoil something that he shouldn't have.
No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that on Gloria.
All right.
But yeah, not only do I like not only is there the whole him hearing her, the ring of the phone calling and all that, but he also sees her, I guess, because of that deleted scene. So.
Yes.
That's neat. I can't wait for the. Yeah, I got it through Netflix, and I'm waiting for the next.
Yeah. I love Netflix. It's great.
You know, it's
And then
much
my dad.
it's much easier. It's much easier to watch it though on instant Netflix.
Yeah, but I don't have it hooked up to my TV, so and I want
Right.
to. My dad, when he watches it with me, he likes to watch it on the big screen.
I know
So
that. I know that.
I
know
wish I could.
that, I know that you can't, but I'm just
Yeah.
putting it out there.
If me, I would, but you know, whenever he watches it with me, he likes to watch it with the on the big screen. So I just get the. Eventually, I'm gonna probably buy the DVD set eventually, but when they
Yeah,
all
everybody downloads it to iTunes and
Oh,
watches
yeah.
it on Netflix. You don't even need to buy it. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until they-
Unless you want it.
I want to get it in the collection like once they're done with the whole show,
Right.
and they come all in one pack, you know.
That'll be cool.
That's what I'm gonna wait for.
That'd be a lot.
Until then,
That'd be a
I
lot.
recorded Coda on TV because I'm like thinking by then, if I'm tried before they release it on DVD, I want to be able to watch that season. So I've been recording
Right.
season 5 and I'm watching it.
Okay, good.
Wow.
All right, so that's what Gloria's seen so far. And we'll do follow-ups with Gloria to see what she's had.
So
each
far,
week. Nice. All right, guys, that's it for the end of the episode. Take care. Bye for now.